Hello, Bucs fans. Adam Slivon here. As Frank Sinatra infamously put it in his hit song My Way back in the day, the end is near for Lavonte David. As he gets ready for what could be the final curtain, he is ready to put on one final show. David acknowledged as much during his Monday morning press conference, saying that he must play better, make more plays, and hold down the middle of the defense yet again. I discussed this as well as the future of the inside linebacker position in this week's top 10 takeaways, starting with number one. Lavonte David jokingly said, "It's me again," when he came out for his press conference. As he returns for another season and potentially his final ride, a player general manager Jason Licht is mentioned as being the standard continues to set it. Number two, David took more time to come to this decision than in years past after suffering an injury in the final minutes of the Bucs' playoff loss against the Commanders. No one, especially him, wanted him to go out like that at Raymond James Stadium. He took all the time to ensure his mind and body were in the right place. As was evident throughout his presser, the motor is still revving on all cylinders. Number three, another signature LVD season would see him become the team's all-time leading tackler. He only needs 112 more tackles, which is easily attainable should he stay healthy and play all 17 games. Known as a soft-spoken, humble player, David took the chance to credit Derek Brooks, Mr. Franchise, for being light years ahead of him when acknowledged being in his company and even in the same sentence. Now that's game respecting game. Number four, David remains a model of consistency and is the undisputed leader of the Bucs defense. Simply put, it's incredible what he's doing at 35 years old, an age where many inside linebackers are kicking back on the beach, enjoying that retired life. No. Instead, he recognizes he could have played better last season and wants to spark the unit's turnaround. Number five, the defense let the offense down throughout 2024. That would be the theme if you were to characterize that season. David mentioned his desire to make game changing plays and flip that script around. It will require some turning back the clock, but he can still find ways to be productive. He wants to not only do his job and cover his assignments, but go above and beyond getting interceptions, recording sacks, and forcing fumbles. That mindset has made him a legend in Tampa Bay. Number six, this all connects back to a larger point, though, that should be at the forefront of Jason Licht's mind entering the 2025 NFL Draft. In a room consisting of David, newcomer Anthony Walker, and Deion Jones, now is the time to draft another inside linebacker to watch and learn. Number seven, as Brett Coleman recently pointed out on X, first round inside linebackers are very hit or miss. Devin White, anyone? Jahad Campbell's intriguing in the first round, but history has shown better value is found later. Even during the 2018 NFL draft, when Roquan Smith was drafted, there was a guy named Fred Warner selected in the third round. Number eight, you've heard Pewter Report mention these names plenty, but day two guys such as Chris Paul Jr., Jeffrey Bassa, and Carson Schlesinger are players who fit Todd Bowles' defense. The inside linebacker cupboard is bare with just Dennis left standing after the season. The team should look at drafting one of them to become a full-time sponge before becoming a full-time starter. Number nine, should they address other needs? Keep an eye on Jack Kaiser, Nicholas Martin, and Teddy Buchanan as day three prospects with long-term potential that could be those diamonds in the rough. And number 10, re-signing Lavonte David, along with wide receiver Chris Godwin, again points to the mutual respect the players and organization have for one another. Neither gets the flowers they deserve. Someone call 1-800-FLOWERS. Perhaps in due time they will receive them on a more national scale. So, that'll do it for my top 10 takeaways this week, but be sure to check out pewterreport.com as we will continue to cover the moves that the Bucs still have to make in free agency and in the NFL Draft, which is now over a month away. You can also check out our Pewter Report TV YouTube channel as we will have plenty of analysis and insight as it relates to the Bucs as the month of March continues to march on. You can also find us on social media on our X, Instagram, and Facebook accounts at Pewter Report. If you like my analysis and would like to see more, you can also find me on X at Adam Lives On. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on Lavonte David's press conference, and I'll see you next time for another top 10 takeaways.